And today we're going to check out a fighting game called Ninku for the Sega Saturn. It's based on the anime of the same name. Hot anime chick holding the penguin. That's always a nice way to start out your manual. These two pages right here go over the game's mechanics. Next couple pages we got the move list. Starting out with Fusuke, the main character of the series. Muscle guy, a Jackie Chan guy, thug looking guy, Fist of the North Star looking guy, a night chick, 80s chick, and a guy who reminds me of the Pope. Alright, let's check out some gameplay footage.
わずか数十名の部隊で帝国軍を壊滅寸前にまで追い詰めた集団があった。その名は任空隊。かろうじて戦争に勝利した帝国府は彼らの力を恐れ討伐に乗り出した。今本当の任空を知る者は少ない。
Let's check out the options. Here we have computer level, handicap level, time limit, number of rounds, easy or hard control, audio between stereo mono, well, sound effects, voice samples, BGM. Alright, let's start the game. Here you have 8 fighters to choose from. I'll pick this thug-looking guy over here on the far left. Surprisingly, this game actually uses fully rendered 3D backgrounds that are fully textured. And they look quite nice actually, considering how good the Saturn's 3D capabilities were. And it's even more surprising considering that most games in this time actually used a 3D plane with a 2D backdrop, giving it this very tacky look actually. Gameplay-wise, it plays very similar to Street Fighter, except that it uses a 3-button setup as opposed to a 6-button setup. Response time for moves is actually pretty fast actually. It's very accurate, you know, unlike the Dragon Ball Z games where you'd be doing, you know, motion circles and there'd be sort of a delay when your move would come out. In this game, they pretty much respond right away like they do in Street Fighter. Animation-wise, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Some of the animation is like real silky smooth, while some of it's very choppy. Mostly moves that require like a lot of animation, you know, so sort of like your, I'd call it like uppercut attacks. You know, it'll look a little choppy, but for the most part, the animation isn't too bad. You can also perform specials in this move, and they're different depending on which fighter you are. And specials are usually performed depending on how much you have in your special meter, which is located right below your health meter here. Other things to note. Loading times for the most part are actually pretty quick in this game. I was very surprised by that. I thought they were going to take a little longer, but they're very fast actually. Some of the later stages that are a bit more detailed require a little more time for loading, but for the most part they're pretty fast. Also, as if you notice, there's a lot of nice little FMV in this game that's inserted here and there, mostly used for like opening or ending, and also your victory quotes instead of the usual static screen with text. So that's definitely a nice touch. Here we got a nice looking Roman stage. Now what's cool, if you just saw that right there actually, you can actually knock your fighters towards the screen, giving it sort of like this 3D looking effect. It actually comes out quite nicely. Some of the moves in this game are actually quite amusing. The female character I'm fighting against, for example, has one where she throws a shoe at you, and another where she plays like this loudspeaker, and you just fall to the floor. And it's actually quite funny when you see it in action. This stage surprisingly looks like my stage from Virtual Fighter 3. Makes me wonder if some of the Virtual Fighter staff worked on this game. My apologies, earlier in the manual I stated that this was a female knight when this is actually a male knight. It turns out that in Japan they like their male characters to look very feminine in animes, even on TV. And in fact, that's why you often see a lot of these Japanese male rockers look much like women, because in Japan I don't know why women really go for that, so that's an interesting little fact there. All in all, Ninku's a decent fighting game. You can usually pick this game up for pretty cheap, about $12 to $15 depending on where you go. I got mine for about 12 bucks at a Game Dude in LA. Now the big question is whether or not you should buy this game. Well, that depends. If you're a Saturn owner and you gotta have every single fighting game, by all means pick it up. But if you're the type that you play Street Fighter, maybe dabble in King of Fighters a little bit, I'll have to say this is definitely a pass. Reason being, while there are some nice backgrounds and some nice animation, for the most part this game feels pretty bare. There's only one player mode and a versus mode, and that's about it. While some of the FMVs are kind of nice, most of them are done on a bit on the cheap side actually. In fact, in the opening FMV, there's some noise distortion at the end. I'm not sure if you can hear in the video, but that's quite a big no-no in a retail product. For the most part, I'd have to give this 2.5 hot anime chick holding a penguin out of 5. Thanks for watching. I hope to have a new video up pretty soon, so stay tuned.
おめえなんかに負けねえぞ。あんたの負け。9